Okay. So in the morning's class, we just gave introduction about what is DES, Data Encryption Standard, and the basic principle for data encryption standard, that is Feastel Cipher Network. Feastel Cipher Network will be having substitution and permutation alternatively. Okay. Normally it will be of 16 rounds. Please recollect the process in Feastel Cipher Network. The plain text what we are going to encrypt will be divided into two halves. Okay. So if the plain text is viewed as 2 W bits, each half will be have W bits. Okay. So you divide that into two halves. Right half will be undergoing round function, that is named as F. Okay. How do we process the round function? Right half with the key. Okay. We don't know what it is processed. So that will be of substitution and permutation. Okay. So the processed by the function will be taken as output, and the left half will be taken as another input. The output of this will be taken as one input, and the left half will be considered as another input. Both of them will be XORed. Okay. So the XORed output will be swapped with the right half of the data. Okay. So every round, the output of each and every round will be swapped to go on to the next round. That is how the process will be taken place in Feastel Cipher Network. So if you view this, it will give you the depiction of your Feastel Cipher Network only. Okay. Yes. Listen. So this is a simplified DES encryption algorithm. How the encryption on DES is being performed. Okay. So a 64-bit plain text will be considered because DES algorithm will be taking the plain text as 64-bit. Plain text will be of 64-bit, and ciphertext also will be obviously 64-bit. A 64-bit plain text will be taken as an input for the encryption algorithm, and the algorithm will produce as the output as 64-bit ciphertext. This is your output. Encryption algorithm, at the end you get the output. Okay, fine. So 64-bit plain text, initially on the 64-bit plain text we perform initial permutation. So we will see what kind of permutation we are going to perform. Okay, but right now you only need to know we are performing initial permutation on the plain text 64-bit. That is the first step. Step 1 is IP, initial permutation. So permutation will not change any bit over here. In this permutation, there won't be any discarding or expanding. Okay, whatever the number of bits we give it for the permutation as input, same number of bits will be generated as output. So as the output of this initial permutation, you are getting it as 64-bit. Okay, first step, the raw plain text is undergoing initial permutation of 64-bit. So just one shuffle, right? So the next step is going to be round function, round 1. So DES normally will be taking 16 rounds because that is the universal standard basic. 64-bit plain text, 64-bit key, which will be permuted as or created, converted as 56-bit key. Okay, and then the output will be of 64-bit cipher text. Round 1. So up to this is clear. Now how the round 1 will be performed clearly we will be seeing later. You only need to know it is round 1. For the round 1, what are all the things we are doing? So key. Round 1 will be taking plain text as one input. The other input will be key. Correct? Key is another input for any round function. So 64-bit key. Initially the key size will be of 64-bit. We do perform a permutation. Permuted choice 1. First permutation. So this permutation will shrink the size of the key. That is, reduce the number of bits in the key. From 64-bit it is converted as 56-bit. We do follow some strategy over here. I will show you how a 64-bit key done. Okay, so 64-bit key is the input for the permutation and the output of the permutation will be 56-bit. Okay, somehow we have converted 64-bit key as 56-bit key. 56-bit key. That's all. So now that 56-bit key is taken and you perform left circular shift. One shift we will be doing left circular shift because we need to do lot of diffusion in that, right? So we do a left circular shift. So there will be slight changes on the 56-bit key. So that will be given to the second permutation. Again that permutation converts 56-bit key as a 48-bit key. 56-bit key is converted as 48-bit key. Okay, so what about the things happening? So 64-bit key is converted as 56-bit key after first permutation, permutation 1. After second permutation, 56-bit key is converted as 48-bit key. So 48-bit key is given as input to the round function. Here it has taken 64-bit, but inside this round function, what are all the things we saw? Some S boxes will be there, substitution function, it will be taking, you don't remember, 32-bit will be expanded as 48-bit, 32-bit will be expanded as 48-bit, and in the substitution function, that is the next step, okay, there 8 substitution boxes will be there, 48 bits will be sent as the input, that will be converting that as 52-bit, that is actually, 48 boxes, each box will take a 6-bit input, converts as a 4-bit output, that is S box function, okay, in that also followed by we will be doing a permutation. So here what you need to remember, you are passing only 64-bit. How the 64-bit is converted as 48-bit is the job of this round 1. Inside the round 1 it is happening, and with that this K1 is sent. Okay, so round 1 will be performing something and it converts this as a 64-bit output. That is each round will take a 64-bit input and creates 64-bit output. See, though we divide 2W, each round when we see both together, when you view left half as well as right half, it will be 2W only, 64-bit only. One half only it is 32-bit, but as a whole or on the whole it is 64-bit only. So a 64-bit data is sent to the round function. See, that is crystal cipher network. That principle is taken for the DES algorithm. Okay, it is not as it is. Please remember, only the principle is being taken over here. Okay, so within this round function, what will happen? I will show you with respect to the DES algorithm. Okay, so round function, each and every round function of DES algorithm takes 64-bit plain text or input. Okay, processed plain text or raw plain text, however it may be, it is of 64-bit, and 48-bit key is given on each and every round function. Okay, so here K1 is given to round 1. Actual key name is K, but for round 1 we are giving K1, it is sub key. So sub key is generated with the help of these processes. So very beginning itself, one permutation we do, that is not considered for the sub key. That is the initial permutation. Later on, for every round, one left circular shift followed by one permutation. These two are the process used for the sub key generation. Sub key generation. So left circular shift will take 56-bit and the permutation choice will take a 56-bit as input, will produce 48-bit as output. Okay, one sub key is generated named as K1, and for second round, same way, one left is, that is processed one only. One left, after one left circular shift, up to K16. So total there are 16 rounds. So K16 till K16 the key will be generated with this process, right? So K is given for each round and every round output will be taken as input, right? So round 1 will be taking the input as formatted plain text, okay? Round 2 will be taken the data as after this round some processed confused data will be generated and that will be given as an input to round 2. Like that lot of complications will be made on each and every round. So when it reaches 16th round, so many lot of permutations would have been happened on the plain text. So at the end of round 16, we do a 32-bit swap. We do a 32-bit swap both. Okay. So we do a swap followed by inverse initial permutation. So initially we did IP, initial permutation. Later we will do inverse of initial permutation. IP inverse will be performed on this. So here we have done a swap. Both are swap and then inverse permutation, and whatever is generated from this is 64-bit ciphertext. This is on the whole about SPES encryption algorithm. But within this round, what is happening, we will have to see. And what exactly is permutation, that permutation, all those things one by one we are going to see. So when you are answering for this question, you need to write what is DES, what is the principle of DES, followed by this generic diagram. This is DES encryption algorithm, and then you will have to continue with, if it is a 13-mark question, you will have to continue with how each round is performed. Single round of encryption. Okay, so the S boxes and all may not require, but if it is a part C question, even the S box details also you can write. Otherwise, just a few lines about each one of them you will have to address. Okay. Any doubt here? Shall we proceed with the next topic? Doubt? Shall we move on? Okay, yes, listen. So 64-bit data is divided into two halves. Each will be of 32-bit. So this is Li-1 or I-1. It may be of anything. So when it is entering into the round function, it is Li-1 or I-1. Okay. So it may be round 1. Okay. So we start from round 0, round 1, round 2, round 3 like that, or round 1, round 2, round 3. However it may be, you can view. So if it is a round 1, so preceded by you receive some input. That is called Li-1. Clear? Round 1 means from round 0, that is previous to that. If it is round 2, you will be receiving input from round 1. That is what is meant over here. Li-1 or I-1. Here I-1 is directly given to XOR operation. Let us not worry about that time being. We'll only take the I-1, which is of 32-bit. This is the entire thing. See, F includes all these operations. Are able to make out? This is F. F is having all these operations. What are all the operations taken place within that F? Expansion permutation. So you get 32-bit as input over here. Or 32-bit, that is only the right half of the data is being expanded as 48-bit. That is the reason in the previous encryption algorithm key is 48-bit, whereas input plain text is 64-bit. How we can XOR? I expected the doubt question from you, but I didn't get any such question. Actually, though we pass 64-bit data, only 32-bit will be considered at the time, and that 32-bit will be expanded as 48-bit. Okay, so expansion box or expansion permutation will expand 32 as 48. How it will be expanded? We have a different data for that. I will show you. data, will produce a 4-bit data as output. So that 8 into 4 will become 32-bit output. The output of the substitution boxes will be of 32-bit and input of S boxes will be 48-bit. It's clear? Right. So after that again we will be doing one more permutation. And then that will be given to the XOR operator. That is, after one round we do a swap, right? We are doing a swap. So first we do the XOR operation. What and all we are doing? So this right will be taken as left. Don't worry about it. Before to that, this left will be processed with the XOR operation with the output of the round function. Can you recollect that? Output of the round function, left half will be XOR. Output of the round function, fixed cipher network. Output of the right and then something like left half and output of the round function will be XORed and that will be created as Ri. Okay, because Ri will be treated as Li and Li will be processed and it is treated as Ri. This function swap. Okay, so like that it proceeds. One round only we are discussing, and this key side 64-bit key, it is divided again into two half. Left shift we are doing permitted choice 2. Okay, so this permitted choice 2 will create a key for each round. Ki, if it is round 1, K1, round 2, K2, like that it will be proceeded, and this will be taken again as a block. Like that we go on create a sub keys for other round